Christmas. This is from the Double SK show. This is our Christmas little version show that we're going to do today. And we got a couple topics we're going to talk about. Basically, the show is going to be about our favorite Christmas or best Christmas or
Yes, memories.
best memory Christmas. I got too much glare in it. But anyway, is that too much light up here? Okay, so we got a CD playing in the background. This is actually the Tony Braxton, not Tony Braxton. I'm so sorry. This is the Braxton's Christmas CD, their very first one. Did you hear it? Did I ever make a copy for you?
No, but so far I like it.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Actually, I listened to Tamar's. Hers is called Winter Wonderland. Hers is pretty decent too.
Okay.
Cause her and Trina did a song like the Chickmonks. They did Christmas is time is here, something like that. This is kind of nice. But anyway, we got a couple topics to talk about before we go to our memorable or best memories of Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or one of them. Whatever walk of life you're doing for your religion. But anyway,
The comedian.
yeah. But well, first I want to mention about because it is Christmas and about giving. One is this Beyonce is selling her footage. I don't know if she's selling her management or I don't know what's going on. Somebody said about her father was at doing selling stuff at a garage sale. He's broke, but I don't believe that. But anyway, I was just talking to you about that about the selling footage when she was a kid with Girl Time when she first started out. Then they changed into Destiny Child into she to just make a superstar doing Lemonade, and everything now. And it's I think they're doing an auction in the UK.
Yes.
Starting
Just say how much?
1.9 to 3.8 million dollars for this footage. It's 2.5 hours, right?
Yeah.
Let me just think about that.
You know you want that.
Oh yeah, let me go write a big old check. I'll write any check for any amount. It doesn't matter. I really can.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
clear.
we get the hell out of Dodge when that shit go through. Like, did you get the box set? Let's go.
Sorry, run it. But to me, that's just crazy. Even if I did have that amount of money,
Not for that.
no, I wouldn't pay millions of dollars for footage. Even everybody knows I love Beyonce.
I didn't know you
But,
liked her
know,
like that.
Oh, I guess except for him. He
No,
doesn't
no,
know
no.
me.
Well, I know you liked her, but
I did.
I see you doing the steps in here and stuff like that. So I see you doing that. Is that I thought you was exercising. I didn't know you was doing this thing. Okay.
I love Beyonce.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
But no, actually, I do like Beyonce a lot. I think she's excellent. I think she's a great superstar. I think she sings very well. She looks wonderful.
She's a great performer.
She's a performer. She's a singer. So she get the best. Like there's certain people who perform well, not the greatest singer, but still can sing like Madonna. Madonna performs her butt off.
That's why she's
Not the best singer.
The butt is off. That's all her
But if
performing.
you Google her, she is not broke. So
No, she's not.
you might want to
Anyway,
keep hush. You might want to hush up.
Our opinion is that there's no way on this earth we would spend that amount of money for Beyonce's memorabilia.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
No, I think it's crazy that it's going for that much. I think that unless she's giving it to charity, or she even put it in a trust fund for Blue Ivy, then that's crazy. Because when you Google her, she's 3-digit million. You know what I'm saying? What else? Why? Give me 2 million. Beyonce, you see me? If this goes throughout the internet like crazy, give me 2 million. You could contact me through YouTube. I'm right here. I swear I'll do very well with that money. When I come up, we all blow up. You know what I'm saying? So we all have a good time. You know what I'm saying? But so I just want to mention that real quick because I just thought that was absolutely crazy.
Yes, definitely. So we also want to mention a new show that we've been watching. Season finale was last week. We're very, very sad, but it's called This Is Us. And if you have not watched it, it's a drama. There are some it can make you emotional, but it is
You emotional.
Yeah.
How about? I don't understand. I have never ever watched a show like this before. This is like the first time I have this show. The writers, the acting, The
It's
directing
so real.
is
It's
excellent.
just it honestly is a really good show, and I'm just going to give you a little bit of an overview about it.
I mean, it takes you on an emotional roller coaster every time you watch the show, and I'm guaranteed. And I'm not emotional like that. I'm not saying with tears and
No.
stuff for me, but some people they do little tear
Oh,
it up and
I
stuff.
tear up a lot.
And it's
I'm a
not about
crybaby.
sad stuff.
No,
That's the
no,
crazy. It's
it
not. It's
really
just
just
good
touched
feeling,
you
touchy.
emotionally. It's not
Yes.
sad at all. No.
Yeah, because somebody had said earlier today, I was on the phone. They thought it was about why is it always so sad?
No,
It's not
It
sad at
isn't.
all.
It is. It really isn't. And to me,
No.
it's there's a lot of emotion it brings out in you just because it's a family oriented show. So this
We didn't
series,
have our Harley cups, but anyway.
this series follows fraternal twins Kate and Kevin, along with their adopted brother Randall. And Randall was adopted. His father actually left him at a firehouse station when he was a baby, an infant. He was the same age. He was actually a newborn.
He was born the same day.
Yes, and he's actually a black child. So they adopted him, and they
But-
had the fraternal twins. But they were supposed to be triplets. Actually,
Okay.
they were triplets. One of the triplets was stillborn. And they ended up adopting this baby who was left at a fire station. So they grew up as brothers and sister, but the one brother was black, the two were white, and they were actually ended up being twins.
Right.
So this story is about their family, the mother and the father,
Based
and-
out of where?
based out of Pittsburgh, yes, and the triplets. And as they grew up, so they flash back and forth basically from their childhood to adulthood, and they have different careers. Kevin,
Is
he
the
is an
actor.
actor. Kate,
The Manny.
yes, the man. Kate has her own issues. She's overweight in this series, but I do
But she
this-
was his
she
his
was
assistant.
yeah, she was the brother, Kevin's assistant for a while, and she's dealing with her own issues with her weight issues, and then Randall is the son that was adopted, and he has his own family. He has two really cute little girls and a wife, and their relationship I just really love. They love each other. I
But he's
really
paid.
just love.
He's very.
Yeah,
he's very
he's a
smart.
businessman, man.
Yes. What that mean? What that say?
So it is
Okay.
emotional because it takes you through how they grew up, with him adopting him, and different things that they went through as children, and the parents went through in raising these kids, and then when they grow, they are now adults, and showing their lives and how they get along and how they sometimes don't get along. So if you have a chance, when it is back on, definitely watch
It's
it.
on Tuesdays.
Is it? Okay. Yeah, it is
Tuesday
actually
at-
Tuesday
at 9.
Tuesday at 9.
What's the channel? I want to say
Is it
ABC.
ABC?
I want to say ABC.
I think so too. Very good show. NBC. It's on NBC.
Oh,
See?
well, we all- that is a shame. We watch it every
Yes.
yeah, but
But
it's an excellent show. I
is-
really,
it's-
really, really, really love the show. I was just talking to DCD about the show because she decided to go to on demand and she started watching them. So she watched it from the beginning
she?
all the way up to the very defined the finale.
Okay.
She didn't see the finale yet.
Oh, she didn't see it.
No,
Yeah.
so
Yep.
that's why I didn't want to give too much and everything. And she loves the show. Me and her was on like we must have been talking about this show for at least a half an hour.
This is
Seriously.
This is one of my favorite shows now. It
Right.
really, really touches you. It makes you think about your family things and thoughts, and just it makes you think. Even as just a human, a person, family oriented person. Even if you're not family oriented, I think it will still touch you. So take a look.
Right. And now we're talking about our favorite memories.
Yes,
of
so we're actually
Christmas.
going to give one of our favorite memories that we feel is something that's memorable about our childhood.
childhood,
Right?
bec-
I mean, well,
not
mine's about
us.
the childhood. No,
No,
not
no,
together.
like,
No,
yeah.
each individually.
Yeah.
No, and
Because we
one of
never
our-
really did anything for Christmas, have we
No,
ever?
mm-mm.
What about last year? We had to do something for Christmas.
I don't know. Wow. See? No.
Oh my God. I know we did something because I was up Christine's for Christmas. Yeah, we hung
We
out.
hang out. Well,
Yeah,
okay.
we did something here.
So we're always
Yeah.
hanging out. So.
That mic is showing. I'm going to get out the shot.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's what we do. We do karaoke. She's scared to do it on.
Oh,
You don't want to put on here?
No,
Dun,
no.
dun, 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 dun.
No.
So
We are,
let's.
I'm not doing karaoke on here, but that is one of our favorite
Well,
things.
I still didn't put the Vegas clip on here when we was in Vegas.
No, you're not putting me
No,
on.
not about singing. Just when we were in the
Oh,
streets and
yeah, yeah,
stuff.
yeah. You
I got to
sure
put all that
did.
together. I got to
Yes,
put all that
yes.
together because that's why I was doing the footage.
Yep, that is what
So
you
we
did.
didn't do the Vegas stuff. So I don't know what our next trip is going to be because
Not with your schedule, but we're gonna
Yeah.
work it out. So anyway, our favorite Christmas memory. You want to give yours first?
mine's just all hell. I
Yeah.
don't have to say no. I guess it was one of my favorite ones. Honestly, like when it wasn't even about like a whole bunch of people being at the house. It was just me waking up one time, and I wanted this is a toy called remember 2XL,
Yes.
but back then it had 8-track. So you put the 8-track in it, and it has 1, 2, 3. For like it had 4 buttons. It has 3, 1, 2, 3. But push it. It has a question button if you want a question. You had a booklet with it. You play games with it. And it's an interacting toy. It was like from back then. That thing was kind of expensive. It was like $50-something back then in the '70s, and I was kind of like, So, but anyway, I remember I wanted this toy so daggone bad. And when I came downstairs, it was already out of the box. It was sitting on the table. Because when I found out later that my parents were playing it while I was asleep.
That's why it's out of the
You
box.
making all this, but I had all these tapes and stuff, and I just thought that was like, I was just so like on high. And also when I got the Atari, because it was like 12 midnight, and my mom was like, "Oh, we didn't get you an Atari," or something like that. I was high. I didn't give a damn what was under that tree. Like if you didn't get an Atari, shut Christmas down. Don't bring it back until the Atari comes. But I was sitting on the steps, and my mom went in the room. And I was high. I ain't gonna lie. I was high. She came downstairs. It wasn't even wrapped. Though. I didn't care because at this time I was a little bit older. I didn't want my stuff wrapped, and she handed it to me. I was up all night.
Playing.
Me and my dad.
Sorry.
He up there. Dad, look like this. We up there playing. He was like, okay.
I
So,
need to
but
go to
yeah,
sleep.
those are my memories. I have more, but I want you to go ahead.
Well,
Keep going because the music stopped. I need to
one
play
of
it.
my favorite memories is I used to live in Georgia. So when I was probably 4, we moved to Cochran, Georgia, and then when I was around 6 or close to 6, I moved to Dublin, Georgia, which is both very, very small towns. And one Christmas, probably wasn't quite 6 yet, but close. Well, right before I turned 6. My mother told me I came into the living room, and it was before Christmas, and all these gifts were wrapped. It was like all under the tree was a bunch of gifts wrapped. But she told me they were for homeless children. She said that they were going to give them away, and she's like, you have to learn to give. We're going to give these toys away. And I kind of was sad because I was like, "Ooh, that's a lot of toys." But then I guess I was okay with it, and but I didn't see anything else with my name on it. So I was like, okay, I think I still believed in Santa, but normally I would have at least something under the tree before Christmas. Well, anyway, the next morning I come out and those gifts are still there, and my mother tells me that all of them are for me. And one thing I really, really loved to get every year was a new race car set.
I'm so
Every
shocked about
single
that.
year I would get one, and I had one that was really nice that year. It was the double cars, and we played it, and it was just the best Christmas because everything I wanted, well, pretty much what I can remember because I was really little, everything that I wanted, I got. And
You didn't want the Sable under the tree. You want the '54 Corvette for 2, light blue. You didn't
I
want.
ever wanted. I did like Barbies, but that race car
Did you want
track was my
the Christmas
favorite.
tree dressed in Tiffany?
But also,
I'm doing Santa baby. That's
but I did get a
hilarious.
dollhouse that year too. That was like almost as tall as me. So that was another.
There
thing I
wasn't
wanted.
that damn dream house shit,
I
was
think
it?
it might have been. I
With
was
the
very
elevator,
little.
you pulled.
Yes, yeah. Oh my goodness, I love that.
hated that.
So that was a great Christmas because, and we one thing that we have a lot in common with is that your siblings were older, but we grew
Yeah.
up in a house where we were like
Single.
single.
Yeah, well, I grew up pretty
only
much.
children.
I was the only child in the house
House.
because I have
Your siblings
brothers and
were
sisters. They
older.
were
They were
gone,
already
so
gone.
I was just there.
So it was just him by himself.
Yes.
So all the toys, all the gifts, everything was for him.
For me, always.
And for me, they were too. But the only thing with me is I was a very sharing type of child. I always shared everything with my friends.
Hold up, let's back up a little bit.
This
So
one
what are you
here
saying? I didn't share?
Didn't like to share. No, like I knew you liked to.
I was saying I share everything. You never used my car. You used my toilet.
But so we are used to having things to ourselves. But anyway, that was.
Well, some
one of
people
my-
said I had the single child syndrome, that I don't like to share stuff. I do share, but there's rules and regulations.
Yes, don't keep it too long, and you better return it exactly
The
how
way
you
you
found
gave it to. Why
Thank
not?
you. No,
I should not
anyway.
give you something like, if I give you my cell phone, like, okay, I need to use it for a week, and this is my X one. It'll come back, screen crack, all busted, and I can keep banging on it to get on. No.
No, I do understand
No.
that.
Then you don't have to have it. I didn't ask you. Did you want? You asked me.
That's true. Believe you me, he's on top of his stuff. But he keeps his things very nice, so I do understand that he wants to have it returned as he has given it
Right.
to me. Yes, I do understand. I do also want to say, as I have people who know me who know I have 4 children. So I asked my youngest daughter, who's now 20, she'll be 21 in a few months.
I know, I can't wait, because we partying, Aja. We gonna party.
I asked her what she remembered about like traditions of being as a child and growing up in a home with had multiple children. And what she told me is she remembered that all of the gifts were always wrapped. We made sure the gifts were wrapped. We stayed up all night. I could have just when they woke me up, I really was like, can't you just sleep a little longer? But we wrapped everything. But they would have their gifts separated by name. And then they would have gifts that were just for the family, so it would have the last name. It was the Britt family. Those gifts would be family oriented. They all knew every year they would have family oriented gifts. They had stockings that all had their names on, hanging up. I always made they had their stockings every year.
See, I never had a stocking.
I would hang up and always had stocking stuffers. Like I would be so upset if I did not stuff their stockings to the brim. And every year they would get a big family gift. Like one year they had a
Like
air
a
hockey
PlayStation.
table.
Yeah, for everybody.
It was
okay.
a big basketball hoop. I mean, things like that. Because I always try to instill my children to share and to be friends, even though
They
they're
had
siblings.
to share. It was for.
You know what? Some people don't like to share. Okay, they had to share and learn to work together and be more friends and siblings.
Yeah.
And then we always Christmas was at our house, so we always had all the family over. Even though I have a small family, their family, their other side, their grandma's, their father's side had a bigger family, so they would all come over. So I'm just glad that she remembers good things. Not that she wouldn't, but
no, it wasn't like, it wasn't a bad.
No.
But those are one of her memorable moments that sticks out to her. That's what she
Yes.
told you. Like me with that 2XL. Then this other Christmas. This was still a good Christmas, but it's kind of a little shade with my father a little bit. I think I told you this. Because later on in years, my parents stopped wrapping gifts. I guess it's like, we too goddamn old to wrap a damn thing. It's for you. Here it goes. So I guess they just took and just like, poof, they threw everything under the tree, stuffed me upside down. Say, no, I'm being funny. But my father used to always, like, certain toys you got to put together with tools. So my father was like, he needs to learn how to put this stuff together. So he stopped putting the toys together. It'd still be in a box. But I was little, real little. So he had his toolbox. And I always watched him tools. He bought me a little toolbox when I was a kid. I used to try to fix little stuff here and there. But that's what got me to start fixing stuff, because I used to come down and then I would have to wait till they wake up to certain toys to put together. So I just started doing it myself. So his toolbox, I remember, it was heavy. So I couldn't lift it. So I used to like drag it over to the tree, open it up, open the gift up. Now I didn't know like what Philip had, and flat, all that stuff with the ratchet set. I didn't know any of that as a kid, but I knew the sizes like to match up with everything. So what I used to do is just open the instructions and look at it how it's supposed to be and do it that way.
That would have never got put together if I had.
Next thing, every year, I guess he said, you know what? There's no need for me to put this down. And his ass got real lazy with that. And what I put my own stuff together. But I didn't think anything of it then. Then when I got a little bit older, I was like, that was so lazy. But now look at
But
it
it
now.
taught you though.
Yeah.
Only
Well,
thing
you
is
see
this.
how I am now.
Yes, but
So,
it did teach him. But the
Yeah.
only thing is, I'm like, it is Christmas. You did one day a year. You would have come down. And
No.
all
When
of
I
your
was,
gifts.
yeah, they used to. But when I started getting a
Get
little older,
older.
I guess around like 7, 8, they didn't put the stuff together no more. So I had to start putting the stuff together, which I did at a very young age. And I used to always put my toys together. So every Christmas, I already knew that I always make sure I drag this stuff over and I put the stuff. When they come downstairs, I'm doing you drive it because it was a game. It was a tabletop. It had a little steering wheel and it had the little car that rides around the little track. Remember you drive it? It had a pedal.
Yes. Oh yeah, I do. Remember
I used to love that game, but there was nothing to put together. You just take it out of the box. I used to love that game. Yes. But that's flashback. I'm giving my age. You know when you drive it is, you like, yeah, the porcelana. So yeah.
But no, we had excellent Christmases. And I'm just happy that I could remember those
Yeah,
good times.
good Christmas, and I
Very
my heart
blessed.
goes out to the people who didn't have a good Christmas in it, and when Christmas come around, they shake like it's not good, stuff like that. Like, what's wrong with you, Chad? I don't like Christmas. Like I said, who don't like Christmas? You get your ass kicked. So let me stop. That is so shady because there's some people who's watching probably got their ass kicked on Christmas. But
That's one day you should never get.
Precious, get down here, bitch. Yes. See, I see you trying me. Yes. What I said, she probably got her ass kicked on Christmas.
Oh
Right?
my goodness, he's truly.
Put that Barbie down. Why you bring her up ahead? Yes.
You truly have issues. Oh my goodness.
But no,
Oh, my
we're
God.
talking about our moments of Christmas, and this is our little Christmas show, and hopefully we get to do one before the New Year.
Yeah,
I
we
think
have
we will.
to. I think so.
Well, my work
We're
schedule.
gonna have
Ooh.
on our
Go ahead.
we're gonna have on our glittery vests and wait for the ball to drop.
Oh, yeah. Well, that person was waiting for the ball to drop, and they was doing what they had to do. They had the little matching vest, they had the bow tie to match it and stuff. Actually, I liked the
Very nice.
outfit. I did.
Yeah.
It was very festive.
Yeah, it was.
For
Honestly,
the
it
occasion.
was.
Yeah, but they were sitting there like this.
Shade.
What's wrong with you waiting that ball to drop? Waiting for that ball to drop.
my God.
Because I'm going to go off when it get New Year's, when it say 2016. So no.
Oh my goodness.
No, like, let me stop.
Oh,
Let me stop.
too funny.
I know, but that's just our moments. Anything else you want to add to?
No, you know what? I do want us all though to remember, or the spirit
True
of Christmas.
meaning,
Yes,
yeah.
and the true meaning. We all have gotten caught up in the aspect of
The commercial part
receiving,
of it.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Even though I honestly love to give, just to see
You
the
do.
person's face, and to get them something that they really, really like, and that either
Yeah,
it's
and
them
you do.
or
You
that
do
they
like giving gifts. You like to see the people expressing, but you do this too.
I-
Where's mine?
No.
Where's mine?
Oh, I know.
This is your Swedish fish purse.
Oh, see? Oh, I know. No purse this year. I don't
You
think.
don't know.
I'm joking. I don't know.
See,
I really don't.
I always want a handbag.
But no, let's all just truly remember.
And focus on the real meaning of Christmas. It's all about giving, not receiving. And you might want to give to someone that you know is less fortunate than you. So I think that's the best gift.
It is. It
'Cause-
is. And honestly, all year round, because I was thinking just about.
No, just Christmas.
Oh,
So
okay.
no.
I was thinking about
No,
myself and just even because we are going to try to do a New Year's a show before New Year's, and we're gonna, not that I'm gonna have resolutions, but I want to have goals that I'm gonna set for myself for
You
next
gonna
year.
say them on the air?
I mean, some of them I will.
Oh, but
But
personal
it's
like
but what I
like
want,
getting all this done up is
no,
looking.
all this plastic surgery.
Yeah.
One is to,
Because the other one's healing good up here. That's why you got the scarf on. That's good. Ain't nothing wrong with that credit card.
No.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
But I want to start giving more, and my goal, because I think that one of my passions in life is to help people, or to just to give myself in a way of making people feel better, listening, or
Right.
just, I want to volunteer. That's really what I'm trying
Yeah.
to say. And I've been wanting to do it, and I haven't done it.
Well,
and
set
I
us up,
definitely
honestly.
want to do that.
Volunteer where?
I'm not sure yet. I don't know.
Now, this is what I used to do. When I used to live in Atlanta, this is what we used to do on Thanksgiving. We used to go down to the Hosanna. I mean, oh my God, not Hosanna House. What's his name? Portia's Williams' grandfather. Oh my God.
Oh, I don't know, but I
Hosanna Williams. I think it's Hosanna
Hosea?
Williams.
Hosea Williams.
Hosea Williams.
Okay.
He used to do this soup. I mean, this. He feed the hungry on Thanksgiving at the Heinz Arena,
Okay.
and we used to go down
Go
there.
See, and I
we
thought
used
about
to
doing something
serve.
like that, but what I want to do is to have something that is that we do on a consistent basis.
Okay, not just for the holidays.
Not just for the
Yeah,
holidays.
I feel you.
And it might be mentoring youth. I think that is definitely
For
good
me.
for you. It is. You have a lot of
Precious, get down here, bitch. Y'all mentor your ass.
you do. You have things that you can, even from your own experiences, your own life, just to I think help the youth. And so, and I know that for myself, I'm a very compassionate person. I truly want to give back and volunteer somewhere.
Well, let's do it. We're gonna make it 2017. We're gonna make it all about giving back.
It's giving. Yeah,
I'm so
we're gonna give
serious.
back. We are.
Because I've been very blessed.
I was gonna say we have been blessed.
Oh my
we
God.
needed to give back.
I've been very blessed.
Yes.
God has really been keeping me. Like,
Definitely.
at times I'm like, oh, he's falling short, but it's all in his master
But
plan.
and-
Because look,
I know.
what's going on
but
right
you know
now.
what? When you think that he's falling short, but I think we're falling short of our own selves. It's not him.
that's true.
It is
You're
not
right.
him.
You're right.
And it's so we have to just keep.
Well,
faith.
this summer, I had a very lovely
know.
summer.
Yeah.
Lovely, but
But as I told you, it's
look-
going to happen.
look how
in the
it
time
panned out
that
now.
it was supposed to. It wasn't
Right,
happening as
you're
fast
right.
as you wanted and
You're
how you
right,
wanted it.
right.
But guess what? God kept you. Look at.
Oh, he always did.
All right.
He's gonna get
So-
all this bridge work done up in here too that I lost, but that's okay.
Not me.
Not Miss Perfect. I know we're this is extended time because it's the holidays. That's why this is a long one.
Yes.
But that's okay. But we got a couple. We could
A
go
few more
down.
minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then,
Well,
but we'll definitely give back. I just hope that people out there who's watching this, you all have a very good, safe holiday.
Yes. And I think that as family members, if we can try our best to maybe reach out to people we haven't spoken to, anybody who is just not feeling well, or
Yeah,
has
just give
any
them a
type
call
of
and
issue.
say hello,
And even
like,
for myself,
hi,
I have not
text.
talked to some of my family members, and I really need to, as I'm giving advice to others, do that myself. Let's try to make it a time. Well, not just this time, but it is this time of year.
Because you don't know how
When-
long you have here on this earth. The reason why I'm saying that because I just had a cousin who just passed.
You
I just
did.
went to her viewing
Just
today.
tonight.
Just tonight,
Yes.
I went to her viewing. It's my first cousin, and she was only 65.
Yeah.
She had heart issues, like she had heart disease and stuff that she's been suffering with for over 10 years now. You know what I'm saying? Like, actually, it's been 13. And and she's like, her son just told me that, and I meant to tell you earlier that I was talking to him at the funeral home today, and he was saying that well, Mom told me like Monday, she died on like Friday or whatever, and she was just tired. He's like, oh, I know you're tired of going through. She's like,
No, I'm just tired. Yes, and
he
that's
was
the
like,
thing.
wow, when you get to that point,
But that makes me think. my mom passed 2 years ago, December 29th. You know, it's coming up.
Right.
And she said the same thing. And my mother had some health issues that she was
She told you
tired.
that?
Not right before Christmas, but she
But,
said
yeah,
that. And
just
truly,
to-
she was.
yeah.
Her body was just
Yeah.
giving
Because
out.
your mom went through a lot.
She did. She had some health issues and very in pain every single day. So she really did say, I'm tired. When they say they're tired, they know that is it. They are they just, I just want this pain to go away. I can't do it anymore.
They're tired of fighting.
So this is
Yeah.
the thing. We don't know when
Don't
our last moments are. We don't know if we're going to be here tomorrow.
Right.
And we need to love people and treat people
And accept who they are.
Acceptance, be compassionate, understanding, and
non-judgmental.
not yes, not to judge. I
Right.
mean, we joke about
Yeah,
things,
right.
but no, you shouldn't judge. And no one is perfect.
I'll never judge you to your face.
Yeah.
Never. Never.
Talk about you behind your back. But no, we definitely, as any person, just needs to know that we all have faults and flaws, and we should
is part of
just
life.
try to
Be
accept-
better.
I love that people are different. I don't want to be.
But my main
with
thing is,
somebody
I don't
who's
want to
completely-
change you. I just want you to be better.
Just be a better person.
Yeah,
that's
I don't
all.
want to change who you are, because that's who you are. You just be. I just
And we
want
know
you
we're
to be
not
better.
going to change him. We could want to. I've been praying for that for years.
Oh.
No, honestly, I just love everybody is who they are. I just want people to be good, have a kind heart, compassionate, non-judgmental. So let's try
Yeah.
to do that.
So this is what we're gonna do for this holiday season and going into 2017. We just want everybody to just just be okay with other people around you, regardless if they're different or not.
Yeah.
Just say, you know what, that's what make them unique, like yourself. You're very unique. So
Yes.
we're unique.
We are.
So for that, we say, you have a happy holiday. My name is
Yes.
Smitty Sebastian Kirk, always in the works.
I'm Misha C. All about me.
And we hope you have a good holiday and a good New Year.
Yes. Yes.
And happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah,
Merry Christmas.
happy Mama Day. Say that. All right. See, this is what happened last time. We were trying to do this, but I want to do it right now. This is